Thank you guys both for talking to me today about the show.
Hey, how's it
Hi.
going?
It's going great. Congratulations on a season three. Not a lot of shows get to get this far, and you guys are chugging along, so that's awesome. But my first question for you both is season three introduces the Mule as a key villain. How does his introduction and threat upend your character's world and existence?
Well, my character doesn't really ever know about the mule because he doesn't really care about anything that's happening outside of himself. So I play a really fun Cleon this season where he's pretty much checked out the idea of being the emperor, and he just wants to, kick back and take drugs and, just enjoy himself. So, the galaxy is kind of crumbling and falling apart in lots of different ways, and the introduction of the mule is this mutant of chaos, kind of entering out of nowhere while everyone is kind of dealing with their own little political problems here and there. I think suddenly everyone has to deal with them, and the one person who doesn't have to deal with them is the one person who's not paying attention.
And well, she's definitely paying attention, and she is carrying the responsibility for him also. And I think for her to have hold of the Prime Radiant and to be able to see things, kind of forecast things that will happen and have all that information forms her this season very much, because also it's the fate of the dynasty, it's the fate of the humanity, but at the same time it's her fate. Like, what's going to happen to her if things end, if things get destroyed? Like, where does it leave her? Is it a new beginning, or is it an ending for her? And I think she's very confused in that, and she's kind of contemplating on the past and the future, and then there's this sadness or melancholy to her that kind of it feels like she's spiraling inwards. So she's very aware of what happens in the galaxy, and at the same time she's very concentrated on her existential crisis. So it's like two different parts of her that are pulling to different directions.
This is for both of you, but you kind of touched upon this a little bit. But can you guys both kind of talk about more of what makes this season three really unique, especially regarding how your characters are portrayed on screen and what you guys get to explore that you haven't been able to do yet? And this season allows you the opportunity to do that.
Well, I mean,
from Demerzel's point of view, we learn so much more about her because she's been for all these seasons quite like silent and secretive and observing and kind of like operating from behind. And now suddenly there's also a new character brought to the palace who finally has ears for her, takes a moment to listen to her, or she's forced to do that. But anyway, there's someone that she can open to. So we learn about her, and we see more of her, that her inner struggle is suddenly more visible for us. So it was really fun to play with that. And in general, I think, bringing the mule to that energy to the whole story, like that character is so unpredictable, and yet you want to see what is he going to do, what is he like, how impossible that character can be. And then having Pilu bringing his energy, he was just amazing, and also surprisingly different than anyone of the other cast. So it was a very fun season from many perspectives, I think.
I don't know if you had anything to add.
say what?
Thanks, Ross.
I said I don't know if you had anything to add, but
Oh yeah, I guess it's just that I think that what's still a little different about my character is that he's not trying to save the day. He's just not paying attention, which I think is in a way it's kind of funny, and I think it's also like the story is not about like a big battle; it's about the disintegration of society. So I think it really says something that the emperor is checked out.